Have you ever looked closely at an old mechanical clock? No matter how well you oil the gears, or how carefully you polish the casing, eventually the metal wears down. Friction wins. Disorder triumphs. In physics, we call this the second law of thermodynamics, the rule that everything in our universe moves from order to chaos. For centuries, we believed human bodies were just like those clocks. We assumed that waking up with stiffer joints in our late 40s, or watching our cells lose their resilience, was just the price we paid for being alive. We thought time was an undefeated predator. But what if I told you that out in the frozen depths of the Arctic Ocean, or deep inside subterranean caves, nature has engineered a few spectacular exceptions? Imagine a creature that can live for 400 years, whose heart beats just as strongly in century 4 as it did in year 1. Imagine an organism that can regrow its entire body from a tiny sliver of tissue, completely escaping the typical decay of time. In biology, this isn't science fiction. It's a real, verified phenomenon called negligible senescence, a state where organisms maintain stable physical functions, keep their reproductive capacity intact, and show no statistical increase in their risk of dying as they get older. Today, we're going on a detective journey to look at the clues these ageless creatures have left behind. We will explore the cutting-edge molecular architecture that allows them to push back against entropy. Before we begin, a vital note. This video is purely for informational and educational purposes based on comparative evolutionary biology. It does not constitute medical advice. Please always consult a qualified healthcare professional for any personal health concerns or medical choices. Now, let's look at our very first clue. Our journey starts on the North Icelandic shelf, in icy waters so cold they would stop a human heart in minutes. This is home to Arctica Icelandica, the ocean quahog clam. In 2006, researchers collected an individual that had been alive since the year 1499. That single clam lived through the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, and both World Wars. When scientists examined it, they discovered something stunning. Its cells weren't broken down by age. How is that possible? Think of your DNA as a massive library of blueprints. Every single day, your cells are exposed to oxidative stress, UV light, and metabolic toxins that rip those blueprints apart. Humans have repair mechanisms, but over time, we make typos. Mutations build up, leading to tissue failure or cancer. But the ocean quahog has evolved an incredibly stable version of what scientists call the nucleotide excision repair pathway. It utilizes stabilized protein complexes, specifically variants called XBA and ERCC1, which possess a much higher affinity for recognizing and cleanly fixing DNA damage before errors copy over. Similarly, if we look at the Greenland shark, which routinely reaches over 400 years of age, genetic sequencing shows massive duplications of critical DNA repair regulators called ATM and ATR. The shark literally has built-in genomic backups. If one surveillance system misses a mutation, a redundant backup takes over. Isn't it fascinating that nature handles biological time not by ignoring damage, but by becoming a flawless editor? But fixing DNA is only half the battle. What happens when a cell becomes too broken to save? In the human body, damaged cells often enter a state called cellular senescence. They stop dividing, but they don't die. Instead, they linger inside your tissues like toxic zombie cells, secreting inflammatory molecules that degrade surrounding healthy cells. This process is a major driver of the functional decline we experience as we age. So, How do ageless animals handle this? Let's look at the Galapagos giant tortoise, an animal famous for living well past a century. Researchers at the University of Buffalo recently conducted laboratory experiments on giant tortoise cells to see how they respond to intense aging stress. What they discovered was a beautiful paradox. The tortoise cells weren't tougher or more resistant to stress. Instead, they were incredibly sensitive to it. When a tortoise cell experiences protein damage or genomic stress, it doesn't stick around to become an inflammatory zombie cell. Instead, it triggers a clean, rapid program of cellular self-destruction called apoptosis. The tortoise's strategy is absolute quality control, either function perfectly or exit immediately. By destroying glitchy cells before they ever have the chance to form tumors or cause chronic tissue inflammation, these giant creatures manage to evade age-related diseases like cancer for over a century. Now, you might ask, if an animal is constantly purging its damaged cells, won't it eventually run out of tissue? How do you maintain an organism for hundreds of years without it wasting away? The answer lies in a cellular cleaning mechanism called autophagy, which literally translates to self-eating. Think of it as a highly efficient internal recycling program where the cell rounds up misfolded proteins, damaged mitochondria, and metabolic waste, breaks them down into raw building blocks, and uses them to construct pristine new parts. In typical mammals, this recycling system slows down as we grow older. The trash piles up in the factory, causing cellular choke points. But negligibly senescent species possess what scientists call proteostatic excellence. Take the naked mole rat, a bizarre subterranean rodent that can live for over 30 years, nearly 10 times longer than a standard mouse, while remaining almost entirely immune to cancer and cardiovascular decline. Research shows that naked mole rats maintain incredibly high baseline autophagic flux. Their cells utilize specialized, independent pathways to cleanly remove damaged mitochondria under metabolic stress. In the marine world, certain species of rockfish use expanded targeting molecules to bind to and dissolve toxic protein aggregates before they can cause cellular choking. By keeping the internal cellular environment perfectly swept and recycled, these animals keep their tissues functionally young, decade after decade. But what if an organism doesn't just want to maintain its current tissue? What if it wants to remain perpetually young? To understand the ultimate frontier of negligible senescence, we have to look at a simple freshwater creature, the hydra. Hydra doesn't just age slowly. Research suggests it displays theoretical biological immortality. If you keep a hydra in a pristine laboratory tank, its probability of dying doesn't increase over time, and its reproductive capacity stays constant. The secret to hydra's eternal youth lies in its stem cells. While human adult stem cells eventually suffer from exhaustion and telomere shortening, hydra maintains a large population of active, pluripotent stem cells that undergo symmetrical division. This means that when a hydra stem cell divides, it creates two perfectly rejuvenated daughter cells, escaping the structural asymmetry that typically traps damage inside older cells. This continuous renewal is governed by a master regulator gene called FOXO, which is highly expressed across all hydra lineages. FOXO acts like a conductor, maintaining stem cell potency while strictly regulating cell death pathways, so the organism never develops malignant tumors. Because of this constant, immaculate cellular turnover, a hydra can regenerate its entire body continuously. It doesn't have old tissues because it is constantly rewriting itself from scratch. When we piece all these clues together, the DNA editing of the Greenland shark, the decisive self-destruction of tortoise cells, the immaculate recycling of the naked mole rat, and the infinite stem cell renewal of the hydra, a profound truth emerges. Aging is not an inescapable thermodynamic law. It is a flexible, biological software program that can be optimized by evolution. Now, to be completely realistic, we cannot simply copy and paste giant tortoise or hydra genes into human beings. Human biology is vastly complex. For instance, our brains require continuous, highly intense energy demands that make the ultra-low metabolic adaptations of long-lived marine life completely incompatible with us. Furthermore, simply turning on infinite telomerase or stem cell replication in humans introduces massive oncogenic risks, unless it is perfectly balanced by the advanced anti-cancer surveillance systems seen in nature. However, institutions like Harvard, the Salk Institute, and the National Institute on Aging are actively studying these conserved molecular pathways. The goal of modern geroscience isn't to make humans live forever as sci-fi immortals. The true focus is extending our health span, ensuring that our functional vitality matches our chronological age, allowing us to live free from the heavy shadow of age-related degeneration. By learning how nature manages biological information, repairs genomic boundaries, and controls cellular quality, we are slowly opening a brand new paradigm in human health. What do you think is the most surprising lesson nature can teach us about longevity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this journey into comparative biology fascinating, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this video with a curious friend. Thank you for watching, and stay curious.